here this evening to really to meet some folks, and I enjoy meeting anyone that she has the opportunity to work with and coach. And her sessions have always been, it's been awesome for me. I met Lori a few months back at the Metropolitan Convention Center. I decided to come to one of the presentations that was there done by the city. And she had a part on it at the end of it where they break us up in sessions. And I heard her speak, and I'm telling you, it's like I said, she is the person I need. And so I signed up. Everybody was trying to meet her. I didn't even try to meet her. I just signed up to make sure that she would contact me later, because there was a lot of people. But anyway, like, long story short, we had our talk back and forth, sharing my thoughts with her, and she's showing concern for me. And I really went through, and I was in business for so many years, touching some of everything, and was very successful with some of this stuff. But there was always something in my life when I get up to this door, I would take a detour. I would never go through it. I would never try to break through it. I just take a detour around and find my way through life. It's just amazing how that works. But anyway, Lori helped me to identify what it was that I was afraid of, and I really could not afford the 3,000 coaching job. I step out on faith, and I'm telling you, and it was faith too. When I find out that my faith dropped, and I float, I dropped to the bottom. You know, it's just amazing how that works. And so I stepped out on faith. I put my deposit down and was ready for this exciting time in my life. And it came up when the second part came about. I'm going like, where this? Because I had some things in plan to pay the second part of my coaching job money, and it didn't come through for me. It went by the wayside. What am I going to do? So I wanted the coaching part, and I wanted to stay on board. I didn't know how I was going to pay it. I mean, I had sleepless nights. Talking about it now seems kind of okay, but going through it, it was awful. I mean, I just got 2 hours of sleep that night because I was supposed to take care of her needs the next day. My pride was there. I didn't want her to know what I was going through. I know I needed her coaching because it was helping me. At the time, I saw progress in my thinking. I was growing. But after I got to that point where it was time to make the second payment, I didn't want to, I just stood there. I was just frozen. And what am I going to tell this lady? My head was pounding. It was amazing. So the next morning, Lori was the first call that came through. And I'm in business, so I get phone calls all the time from people wanting, but the thing just wasn't working right. But anyway, her call was the first call that I got. And she relieved me of some things. And I'm going like, God, it's got to be you. Things she told me was what I was thinking. I didn't even tell her anything because I didn't want to put this on her plate. My pride won't let me say, you don't have no money. You don't tell people that. You're supposed to be in business. You're supposed to be doing well. And that's the lie we tell ourselves. And we walk it, we just do these things. And anyway, we was able to work it out. And I felt 100 pounds lighter. I'm telling you, the pressure was off. I was able to get back into my realm of coaching again, enjoying it, moving forward, and I had one breakthrough after the other. I got through that. I don't know if that you all connected to what I'm saying. I just know what I went through, and I mean, it was awful. I've never, ever had an experience like that in my life, normally, I would have detoured around it. Laura gave me a way out. I said, no, we're going to do this. And I'm so glad I stuck with it,